Hey, whippersnappers, it's Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of TimeShot on the TimeShot server. Minecraft on the TimeShot server? It's been too long since I've done one of these. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I'm doing pretty well myself. We just last night actually got Twitch affiliate status, which means that I've got to start making art for badges and emotes and all that kind of stuff, which is not something I've had to worry about in the past, because I've always been a very amateur streamer, which I will continue to be. But now I have some sort of standing for some reason, so it's actually super easy to get. The most challenging part of getting Twitch affiliate is getting to that 50 followers thing, probably, but I had that from 5 years ago when we did a couple of the charity live streams with TimeShot. Whew. Been on TimeShot a while, huh? I feel like it was about 5 years ago. Anyway, I haven't used Twitch in a very long time, except for in like the last month, and so pretty much all my followers are from that. And so having gotten that hurdle, it's actually pretty quick and easy to get affiliate. And so I figured, why not? It is already becoming nighttime again, so let's go ahead and sleep. And then we'll get going here. So what I am doing today, if you guys watched the first stream or the upload of that stream on YouTube, for me from Season 3, I wasn't here for the launch or anything. I think I was out of the state. But let's head to spawn real quick. I think I had already claimed this island. I think I had these bridges and stuff in place when we last did the stream. I've been tinkering away, but I also haven't been able to be on a ton since the last stream, so I'm not sure how much of this was here or not. But I'm working on what I would want to eventually make is a community villager trading hall. Now we've got a couple of community villagers that have cropped up since I started working on this. I believe at the skeleton farm there is a Mending Villager now, which is really nice. Somebody just gave me a ton of mending books. Like Spacey? I want to say it was Spacey. Just gave me a ton of mending books. And speaking of Spacey, Spacey became my first ever streaming platform subscriber, which is exciting. So I've got to figure out how I'm gonna handle. Oh, this was the original drop into the mindless mine. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna handle that. Probably like anyone who subscribes on Twitch will get like basically patron status. So I'll have to figure out how to manage that. I need to get Spacey added to the patron role, or change the name of the role, because I have one subscriber and one patron. So maybe some supporter or something. But a little bit of work going on here at spawn since we were last here together. So looks like Addie's ship has come along quite nicely. Addie kind of was doing all these docks and things like this. If it were me, I would have lowered everything down a block, but it was not me. So not a whole lot of other changes going on. There is now a jungle tree that burns perpetually for some reason. It's just been here like this for weeks. There's a sign. Let's see. Bow down before the eternal flame, Brother Dave. So, yeah, that's great. But then, a couple of the more exciting things that have happened here at spawn, and we're still kind of working on some of this stuff. But we're working on kind of a. There was an example that somebody posted of like a sword. So like the sword, pommel and everything, and then it goes into the ground, and then in the nether, I don't know if the nether half has been changed, but this is, I think, supposed to be like a portal. And then I think in the plan is that on the roof of the nether there will be another portal like this, and that the bottom half of the TimeShot sand hourglass thing will be coming through from there. So Poet has been doing a lot of work on the hub. I think he's been having some help and stuff, but I think one of his biggest regrets from Season 2 is that our hub never really progressed past clearing out the room and we're doing some work on the floor. So, oh no, I do have gold boots on. I was going to say, I need to be careful of these piglin guys, but I've got some gold boots. That's why I'm wearing golden booties this season. So yeah, I've not done anything in here yet. I think Poet's still kind of playing around with things, trying to figure out what he's doing. But I think eventually there will be another portal-looking thing in the ceiling, and then the bottom half of the hourglass will come out, and then the portal will be in there, maybe, I think is the plan. So, yeah. Also, what will be going in the Nether Hub is replacements for these two doodads over here. Now you can see some command blocks sitting here. I think Addy already showed this in an episode, so I think these buttons are temporary, they will be replaced, so we can now teleport back to the Season 1 map. There we go, press the button. So we are just, Poet put on the multiverse ad. Mara is raiding with a party of 11. Hello, Mara's derps, how's everybody doing? So we can come back to Season 1 with just the flick of a button. As that sign said, this is temporary, or those buttons are temporary. The plan is to eventually create portals in the Nether Hub that people can pass back and forth through. So we can do things like, you know, I've kind of been recreating Tortoise Island a little bit, or in the spirit of Tortoise Island. Now wait. Yeah, this is the inventory carries over from the Season 3 map. I was like, wait, is this new stuff? So inventory carries over from Season 3, and like Ender chests and everything will still be our Season 3. So it's basically just, you know, we could just come back and visit. Yeah, Season 1 was great. There was so much history on this world, even before I got onto it. That was kind of the sad part about going to Season 2 is, one, we did, in Season 2, we decided to do the, like a theme. We had to do a theme. Are you moving your pups over? Probably not gonna move pups over or anything, at least not right now. But anyway, I think I said thank you, but thank you, Mar Raiders. I'm not gonna move anything over right this minute. I might steal some things from myself. I think I left my tools on Season 1, so I've kind of been recreating this Tortoise Island a little bit, or at least the spirit of it. So like I kind of recreated this tortoise hut and stuff here. Yeah, I left my my primary tools. Of course, the one pick I already have. Okay, I'm probably gonna steal the silk tortoise from myself, just for, you know, reasons. Gonna steal the paddle too. But yeah, so we can just come back and visit. This is built after the last world download, so we can bring items and animals and stuff back and forth. Mara, I thought you said that entities weren't carried over in Season 2. Weren't you complaining? Mara's gifting 3 Tier 1 subs to Tortimer the Gray's community. Oh, thank you so much. Mara gifted a Tier 1 sub to Tortoise. Okay, JC and Case. Why did you give a sub to my bot? So you can bring entities from Season 2, but not Season 1? Oh, it was random. Oh, anything outside of spawn was spared. Okay. Got it. Okay, so I guess our little spawn island is far enough out. I probably will eventually bring Fluffy. Fluffy is my old, not really old necessarily, she still appears in a number of things, but like my old channel mascot was Fluffy the Minecraft sheep. I had a white sheep named Fluffy in my first ever Minecraft series. It was a single player that I did, and then she has popped up in pretty much every other subsequent series. I don't think she ever cropped up on Season 2, but so I might bring Fluffy over. Mikakat, thank you so much for the sub. Mara, again, thank you so much for gifting the subs. I don't think I missed anything else. If I did, I apologize. And we will get to work, I promise, for anybody who is subbing, we will get to work on figuring out emotes and all that kind of stuff so that it's actually worthwhile to sub. But yeah, so I'm going to rob myself a little bit. I've got the paddle. Maybe I'll leave. No, because somebody will come and clear me out. I probably should just bring all of this, I guess. We'll just save it all. Because otherwise, Dave or somebody will show up and clear me out for me. Got my auto. I think this is an auto fisher. my plan was to jump on and get some villagers, and it might actually be easier to steal villagers from another season than it is to get them from season. Yeah, this is an old autofisher, which I guarantee you no longer works in the current version of Minecraft. I feel like there used to be other chests there that maybe haven't survived. But yeah, all right. So season 1, and so again, these are going to be, eventually there will be portals in the hub. In fact, speaking of the nether, let's go into the sewers. I love these sewers. I want to create a sewer from my current island over into spawn. But I think Poet said that all of the nethers are tied to season 3. So I think if we can go... oh, no problem, Cat. Anything is appreciated. So, yeah, anything. So, like, if I pushed an entity through the portal in Season 1, it would automatically come into Season 3. So that's how we would get, like, those dogs and stuff from Season 1 into... You don't recommend using the portal? See, Spacey knows more about this stuff than me. You don't recommend using it for entities or for myself? I seem to have survived. What did I do? What's wrong? Oh no. But then it's not been all that long, but we can also then come to Season 2. And then there's a button here at spawn, and I'm sure there will be portals or something somewhere. Yeah, there's a tree back on Season 3 that's just, like, ever burning. But then we're on Season 2, and so I've got my house right here, and I don't think I've got anything of... I think everything I had of value on Season 2 was on my person, which means that it's not retrievable. Ooh, I can borrow this beacon. I think... If I remember correctly, the beacon is Poet's, but the tower is mine. I don't remember. But I don't think I had any... I died so many times on this server that, like, I've got some standard diamond stuff, which I'll probably take. Ooh! Oh my god. I'm the last remaining member of... Crap. What was... Oh no, PBS? Pearls before... Can't go back and steal my elytra. Crap, there was some sort of... secret organization that myself, Edson, and Anasia were in? Is this the... No, it's By the Cake? There's apparently... I had no idea this was here, but apparently there's a just super cheaty... super cheaty, shulker box, shop here. You just press the button, and it gives you a shulker box. So I'll just grab one of these and fill it with pearls and some of this other stuff for now. This will be my theft box. Of course, I'm only stealing for myself, but I don't remember which of these picks I hadn't named. Okay, so we'll put the Fortunate Tortoise and the Paddle and the Silk Tortoise in there. All right, great. Hello, Crone. How's it going, buddy? All right, so, yep, so we've got that. I only really want one for now. We'll McGruff. I probably should bring McGruff over, but maybe leave some of the iconic stuff here. Trying to think. I was gonna say we should go check out my other. Well, we'll go do that. I want to check if there's a possibility that I maybe put down some of my shulker boxes, but like all the fireworks are here. I think Jake. I think Jake is planning to drive this RV over to Season 3 at some point. So those fireworks may be coming. They may not be. I guess we'll see. But let's quickly make a trek. Normally I would go either Nether or Elytra. But because of the way we... because of the way we've got this set up, I can either access my Elytra because it was on my person, probably, nor can I go through the Nether. So we'll just there is a path out there that Poet made at some point because I'm Poet's neighbor. But let's just go out, see if there's anything of interest sitting out here. This is actually Poet regen this chunk or something, because this is all new. This is new village generation. Interesting. Hey, appreciate it, Crone. Okay, yeah, there used to be a path here. It's not new? Pretty sure it's new. I used to walk this path a lot. That village is has not always been there. Kaze is doing lots of surprise trading in Pokemon Sword and Shield today, and getting lots of hacked shinies sent to him. So like half of this village here, like all this cobble stuff was there, but then there's a bunch of like the newer village generation, like desert themed villages stuff there. Well, maybe somebody built it then. It is new since the last time I walked through there, for whatever reason. Because I used to walk this path a lot. I would remember that being there. It's not always been there. At least somebody just decided to play around. No, I'm not that senile. I am old and senile, but I'm not that old and senile. You guys can't make me think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. I don't know if anybody's got any bits. I've never bought any kind of currency on any streaming platform, but there is a new extension. I think it didn't look like it showed up in panels. It looked like it was an overlay on the stream, but there should be a soundboard extension there. If anybody's just got some random bits laying around that they want to test it, it should have all of the old soundboard things that we used over at Mixer. And then I may have put another one or two additional ones that I just had in my sound clips folder as well. It's on the screen, yes. Okay, so you guys can see it at least, which is a good step. I think I've got everything set up that should work, but I haven't been able to really test it yet. So if it doesn't work, if somebody tries it and you don't hear a sound or whatever, let me know, and we'll figure that out. But it runs on bits. I think I can set them to be free, which I'll probably do, because I think like the default for it was like 100 bits, but that's...
Sir,
I protest.
I am not a merry man.
Okay, so it works. I thought I set it up to not pop up on the screen like that, but all right, well there it is. It works. Thank you so much for testing that, Mara. Yeah, so I tried to lower the price because I went and checked because I defaulted to 100 for all of them, and then I realized that that was like $1 or more per soundbite. So I changed most of them to be like just 25 cents or something, but I'll probably end up just making it free. Crud. I forgot I made this place impenetrable. Let me... I could. I probably won't? But I could. That's true. I gotta look through all of the extensions that are in there. I do like the idea of the soundboard. People were missing that when I first started back on Twitch. So I want to have that. And then we'll look at... Ooh, I could steal villagers from myself. These are older villagers. Oh, well, no, he's got a hat and stuff, so they must have updated. Updated somewhat, at least. So, yeah, I could steal villagers for myself instead of trying to go all the way over to Mars thing. Although Spacey says don't use the portal, which is mildly disconcerting. So I'll have to figure that out. I'm assuming there's a risk of item loss or something. I'll have to, like, take all my stuff off and then try it. Because I don't really care... I don't really care if, like, a random villager ends up dead or something. But, oh no, all my maps! Oh wait, no, these look like they're... But make sure you won't die when you pop out on the other side. Huh. So, none of the map data carried over or anything. Some random diamond stuff. I don't mind if I do. None of this is even enchanted. I died so many times on Season 2. It's just not even funny. I might take these golden apples. Is this a notch? No, I think it's the other one. But I might do some villager, like, I might take these blaze rods. I might do some villager, like, reanimation or whatever. Oh, I forgot I had a beacon out here. But I've got all my donator llamas and stuff. I really love... Oh! Do 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 do. It's all my shulker boxes. Yeah, baby. All right. This is my like starter kit. A lot of these are just for, but all my stuff. Heck yeah. All right. I'm gonna pick these up just because I know if I don't, Mara's gonna come steal them from me. Now that she knows they exist. Everybody else's stuff was in their ender chest, so it's lost forever. But I set them all down at some point. Huzzah! All right. This was worth a trip. That's for sure. I don't think my elytra was in any of those, though, so I probably don't have... In fact, I can... Ooh, there's nothing in here. Do I want to... I don't know that I trust that. We'll probably just make our way back towards spawn. I don't want to pop all my stuff in there and then be like, oh yeah, nope, that's all gone. No! Chunking him into the ender chest just pops him into the void. That'd be less than ideal. Let's, I love this build. Let's take a look at, it is, okay. I know that's what people said, and I probably just haven't put anything in there, but, you never know. Did I not name any of these turtles? I thought I had. Maybe I didn't. Let's, it's been a long time since this iron farm worked. Ooh, baby. Was any of these kind of empty-ish? Yellow shulker box seems to be empty. I know this is like cheaty to the max, but... Yeah, and this iron farm stopped working a long time ago. I think they changed, because I think there was like water above the doors, and I think they changed how light passed through doors, or passed through water to get to doors, to count doors as outside or inside, or like there was some whole way that changed before even this server died. Like it's been a long time since this baby worked. I mean, I'm picking my own carcass. You know, the meat off my own carcass. I think that's fair. I'm not raiding Poet's base or anything. I'm raiding my own base. It's just gonna go to waste otherwise. I'm not gonna take everything, but the overly valuable stuff, I mean, somebody else is gonna come steal it if I don't. I feel like when this server was live, people were constantly taking stuff out of my iron farm anyway, so might as well be the one to do it. Ooh, I've got some quartz and stuff over here. Some bone block. I don't need any of this stuff, but yeah. I probably will at some point since we can access these worlds. I didn't, like, Season 2, obviously there was a lot of stuff that, like, we never really got to, you know, community-wise, like, it wasn't always there. Like, that first month or so was, like, real hot. It was, like, a big flash in the pan. Everybody was on all the time. I loved Season 2 at the very beginning. Me and Pudsey hung out all the time. I loved getting to know Pudsey better. There was a lot of good stuff that went on in Season 2, but it never really, like, gained the life that Season 1 had, even, like, towards the end of Season 1. Because, like, me and Mara didn't show up. Iron Farms in 1.14 Plus. Yeah, I actually looked them up. So, part of what I want to do is with that community villager breeder, I want to eventually, once I get the villagers I need, I want to convert the breeder into an iron farm, so that we can, even if it's just, you know, a small, you know, one platform one, something that would just kind of have a constant supply of iron going. And yeah, it's like you need, you know, 20 blocks, one villager, one zombie, and a bed, and that's like basically it. It's super easy to do. But I loved so much about Season 2, especially at the very beginning. All the torch and mule stuff and all the work I did with Pudsey and just like hanging out with everybody. She and I, her sleep schedule was real screwed up. She's in Australia. So when I was playing before work and stuff, our schedules just kind of aligned, and so she and I just happened to be on a lot together. And Edson was around all the time and stuff, and yeah, it's kind of sad to think that so many of the that old crew of time shotters is gone. And I say old crew because I mean this map is like 2 or 3 years old now. I mean Pudsey didn't join until just before the end of season 1, and like Mara and I joined towards the end of season 1, but still I have so many fond memories of season 1 and stuff. So I mean, I love this base. I wish I had done more with it. I'd done a lot, at least a lot of what I had thought about doing, but there's nothing to say now that we can access it again that I couldn't come back and do some of those things, I guess. Do I have? I've got some pearls still. Since I've been scared away from using the portal, let's head back to spawn. Did not find my elytra. I'm pretty sure I had that on me. If I had one at all, there's a distinct possibility I never had, or I didn't have an elytra, because, as I said, I lost all of my stuff so many times on this server. Hey, Marler, how's it going? So yeah, I think I had ended up finally replacing it, or buying a new one from Poet, or something, but I definitely, at some point, had lost my elytra. I was wearing it while I was working on those underground donator platforms that I showed off with all the llamas and stuff. I was working on that at some point, and I died, and like I respawned right back up where I was, but I just happened to die in such a place that like my stuff fell into a stream of water that flowed into a random lava block that was just sitting there, and and so my elytra, I was just happening to be working around my base. I shouldn't have been wearing it, but it burned up, and all of my tools, and like I lost everything so many times on this server, which is why you find so many just random diamond tools strewn around. But that'll help us get a little bit of a start. I have been having a really hard time finding diamonds on season 3. I've got a strip farm on underneath Tortoise Island 2.0 over there, and I think I found like 6 diamonds total. And like I haven't completely stripped the area, but I did enough that it's like I should have more diamonds than this. And I finally got so this pick is from season 3. And I finally got a Fortune 3 one, so I was able to get some more stuff on it, but, yeah. Alright, so we've got the Coliseum over here. It would be fun, since it's so easy to bounce back and forth now between all the seasons, to potentially, pick up some projects and stuff from some of the older seasons, and it might keep the juices flowing a little bit more, having more access to some of those things. Like, you know what, I lost my, oh, hey, there's bees! Like, this is definitely not... The bells didn't even exist. None of this existed. You guys are insane. You guys are insane. This is all new. This did not come with the server when it launched. No. I refuse to believe it. I am not crazy. But yeah, we got the Coliseum that Jake and I worked on over here. And I think Poet did a tiny bit of work on as well. This might be something fun to finish up at some point. Because a lot of the bones are already in. And we expanded it to like encompass the spider spawner. We were gonna like pipe spiders in, and like it was gonna be awesome. But then we just ran out of motivation and time. Because I think even in the episode that I uploaded of Jake and I starting this, like I tacked on an extra 15 minutes where I said, actually I'm going to be taking a several-month break. Like I've taken several sabbaticals from content creation throughout the course of my time on YouTube and everything, but I think basically we started that, and then I stopped playing on this server pretty shortly there. Oh, it's a scaling 10! Scaling 10, no! I was thinking the other day, so, because I know that this RV came from Season 1. That was the Hako truck in Season 1. And I haven't gone back and watched it in a long time. Maybe some of you guys who have been dedicated viewers of TimeShot for a long time would remember better than me, but, oh, you know what? I need to double check real quick. I know we looked in here, but, I don't think about it. There might be some chests up top that I might have dumped some important stuff into. I feel like, so we, or Mara might remember, or whoever, didn't we, like, wasn't there a whole story thing where, like, the slime was taking over Season 1, so we all, like, escaped Season 1, and, like, Huck escaped in the Hako truck. I feel like me and April escaped... I'm trying to remember if Inspector, our Doctor Who storyline thing originated in Season 2, or if that was in Season... I feel like April and I might have escaped Season 1 in the Inspector hot air balloon. Yeah, no, I guess I didn't have anything else important here. This is my underhouse paper farm, sugarcane farm for the fireworks shop. Okay. Well, I don't want to set my spawn in this dimension because I feel like that would probably cause a space-time inversion, something or another. So let's just head back to Season 3. It's all here. Beautiful. All right, so I was a judge. Yes, I was a judge in Season 1. You know what? Inspector must not have happened until Season 2. I felt like we escaped Season 1 in the Inspector blimp. But, yeah, I was a judge. And then I think in Season 2 I became the other end of the law. Not an inspector, a policeman. Yeah. Gosh, so many memories, man. It's wild. I gotta look back. I think that I started on TimeShot like 5 years ago or something, which is just crazy. So much fun. There's nothing more fun than like just an active group of friends hanging out on an SMP. It's just the best. All of my best memories from doing YouTube and stuff are from, you know, Farside or TimeShot or Decimon or Pixelmon XO or just those Minecraft servers that I was on, whether it was vanilla or modded or whatever, where it was just, you know, we had months and years of just people being active and having fun together, and it's just the best. Minecraft as its own thing is kind of a lackluster experience, but it's when you start bringing in people that this game really shines. I still remember the first ever episode of TimeShot. It shocks me just how long ago that was. Yeah, and I mean, I joined Season 1 towards the tail end of it. Well, I say that. I think I was on TimeShot Season 1 for about a year. Yeah, it was right after a couple weeks after you. So yeah, I thought it was like 2015. 5 years. Saying 5 years ago just seemed like crazy, but I think that's accurate at this point. Okay, so let's. I don't know. Freaking Enderman. Did we on previous servers turn off Enderman terrain destruction? Because holy crap, they're just obnoxious. So what I want to do is I want to put this stuff. I want to put all of my shulker boxes in my ender chest. So I've got to do these in a proper order. So red, orange, yellow, green. Okay. And then we'll put these golden apples, and I might keep the pearls, but we'll put everything else we just stole from ourselves in there for the moment. Disable raids. I don't mind the raids so much. I'm actually gonna take this one. We'll use this one on this season for now. Let's get all of this stuff out. I want to keep, yeah, well, we're going to get this out. And we'll put, this is just mob drops. We'll pop these in here for now. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. Keep this one in our inventory. And then so anything that's not enchanted, I'll just pop in here. I think this is my axe, but I want the Fortunate Tortoise, the Silk Tortoise, and the Paddle. We're going to keep those in the ender chest for now. I like turtles. Thank you, Mara. All right. Fantastic. So yeah, I don't know what bits values people generally use on stuff like that. I'm totally comfortable just making all that free too, but it defaulted to 100. I was like, well, that's too much, so I lowered it, but in reality, I probably should just get rid of it. The soundboard is oh, Mara was testing it on mobile. It's on an overlay on the stream. There should be a little box that kind of overlays, and you open it, and it's a soundboard extension. And I've got all of the oldies loaded up, so, but it costs bits right now. It defaulted to costing, and I lowered the cost, but as I'm thinking about it, I probably should just make it free. I think I can make it free, I'm pretty sure. So we'll probably end up doing that. Okay. So that got set up recently, so I wanted to show that off. It's always fun to look back at those older worlds, and you guys can see the inspirations. I love the original plan for the hut on Tortoise Island. I ended up having like a fireplace over here, but the original plan was to have like a pit and then like a fire pit in the middle with smoke going up. That was long before these campfires existed, so I decided to use a campfire here. But obviously you can see the inspirations. I basically rebuilt the thing exactly, except for I used different materials. You can set that for channel points too, but need mix it up bot for it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, no, it'll be free. I promise. I'm not looking to nickel dime anybody. Or maybe I can set it so that it's free for subscribers or something. Well, that would still be nickel and diming people. It's like, you have to give me money in order to use it. We'll figure it out. I just got affiliate last night, and it was like, I went into the affiliate portion of the dashboard when it opened up, and like the first thing that happened was there was a pop-up like, hey, add a soundboard. And so I did it real quick, and that was the extent of the involvement. But so what I'm going to be doing here is eventually this will look not like garbage. Well, I can't promise that, but it'll look less like garbage. Well, it'll have less garbage materials. Let's say that. So basically, I've got this carved out. I'm still trying to figure out how to use scaffolding. There we go. So I've got a room carved up down here as well. I probably will have some auto farms down here that'll generate things. Hey, Mikaka, thank you so much. So probably things like paper or some of those other things, melon farms. I'll probably will have. Ooh, I've got. I was clearing this out, and there was some sand. I gotta clear out get all my torches back. I think that one's supposed to be there, but the rest of these. So down here will be kind of some auto farms to get materials to help people with trading. Nothing terribly OP, nothing that's going to generate anything of immense value or anything like that. But some of that down here, and we're, I think, far enough down here from these guys that, well, the breeder's going to be up top, so it won't really matter. The plan is to have the breeder up top here. So actually, the whole point of the scaffolding is to be able to do this. I'm not used to using this yet. But it'll bring... hey, Addy, how's it going, buddy? So up here... So this room, there'll be multiple levels, and basically... I guess I should explain even what's going on here. So my thought is that, like, everywhere I've got these diorite pillars will be a villager. And so I'll create, like, little workstations for them so that they can't... Yeah, I know. I got to get moving on this. I started building this, and then like I went on vacation, and then I got busy, and then it's been kind of sitting here being ugly for a while. So I need to get back on it. But so basically, every one of these is going to be a villager, and mostly it'll be just books in here. But this will be the villager trading hall, and then it'll be a nice domed ceiling in here, and then above the dome, the tower is going to continue. It's going to be a nice tall tower. But above this dome is where I'm going to put... this dome will be... So the dome... You'll see the dome inside. It'll be a nice domed ceiling, but then the tower's going to continue up straight. So this is just going to be, another floor here. I'll probably, build out this whole platform. And then it'll look domed underneath, but it'll be flat up here. And up here is where I'm going to build the auto carrot and potato farm that will also function as the villager breeder. And then the plan is, so they'll get bred, and then I think they'll get piped down. So they'll breed up here, and then there'll be a tube that runs from up here down, and then I think all of the villagers and items will get piped down into the basement here, so that I can filter out, I can do some basic assignments I'm not sure how it works exactly. My friend Cluster was working with them before. I haven't spent a lot of time working with villagers. I kind of am doing this project because I wanted to figure out what the new mechanics were. I think there's a certain period of time where, like, before they get locked in, maybe if you don't do any trades with them or something, but I think there's a certain period of time where, like, you can put down a workstation and then you can check their trades. I haven't checked yours yet, Mara, because you're kind of far away. It may make more sense for me to steal villagers from Season 2 than it will be to steal villagers from you in Season 3. I could just steal Edson's villagers from Season 2. I could just go to Season 2 and get the books I need there. Why am I doing this now? I could just go to Edson's bunker in Season 2 and get everything I need right there. Hey, somebody ban that guy. What is with you? I get these, like, hey, you want to be famous, buy followers. You don't get famous by buying followers. Come on. Thank you, moderator Kays. But anyway, so we'll breed up top, and then I'll pipe them down here, and then I think there's a certain, like, you can put down a workstation, and an unassigned villager will then become assigned. But then there's a certain period of time where you can pick up the lectern, and then, like, they'll unassign, and then you put it back down, and they reassign to a librarian, but then they'll have new trades, sort of thing. And I'm not sure... I guess, Spacey, you've done this. How, like... Is there a certain period of time that, like, once they're a librarian, they stay a librarian, so that, like, okay, he's got the trades I want, now I can shuttle him up? Or, like, how do you lock them in? Do you have to do a trade with them, and then they're locked in? I don't really know how that works, so we'll figure that out. But the goal will be to ultimately pipe them from above down here where all the auto farms are, and this will probably be where I store, like, you know, the carrots and everything that are going to be generated by that as well. Hey, Crone, thanks so much for the follow. So there will be some auto farms like paper and melons and whatever other good tradable stuff is. There may even end up being like some farming villagers down here to trade to get emeralds to then be able to buy with that stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of thoughts floating around, and I do need to get to it. I probably should engage somebody to help me with this. Otherwise, it'll probably never get done. Hey, Spacey, wanna work on the Villager Trading Center with? Trading them once locks in the trade forever. Without trading, breaking their workstation will do. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. That makes sense, but that's good to know. So yeah. That's kind of the plan, and then once we get, you know, once I get a Mending Villager or whatever, they'll get put here, and then, you know, Fortune 3 and Silk Touch and so on and so forth. And so I've got multiple levels in here. I may try to be like, all the pickaxe or tool ones will be down here, and then up here will be like bows, and then up there will be swords, or I'm only going to really plan on going for like some of the most, you know, sought after enchantments. My plan with this... And if somebody else wants to come on board and help out, and they have different ideas, you know, I'm not married to whatever, but there's only so many slots in here, and obviously each librarian will probably have more than one trade. But my plan is not to have, like, every possible enchantment available in here necessarily. Like, I'm not going to worry so much about, like, trident enchantments, or, you know, every feasible, like I will have Protection 4, ideally, but I'm not going to have, like... Oh, I really want Thorns 2. It's like, well, go kill a skeleton or something. Like, my plan with this is not to be all-encompassing necessarily, so, I don't know. But again, if somebody comes on board and wants to help, you know, I could be persuaded. But that was just kind of my initial thought, was to kind of just have it convenient for, like, the most important things. Oh, I lost my gear. I want to be able to come in here. I want the most valuable villagers, ones that have been converted from zombie villagers. The person who cures that villager will forever have the cheapest trades. My Mending Villager gives me a mending book, a money book for 1 to 4 emeralds. Yeah. Spacey, I think I said earlier before you got here, somebody gave me just a ridiculous amount of mending books. I thought that was you. Was that you? I feel like it was. Do you know, Spacey, do you know what other people have to spend to get mending from that villager? Obviously, you said you converted him, so you get the best, but... Oh. Alright, so let's go ahead and sleep. I've got my everything I've got is on an island. Well, that one and this is an island. I am connected to the mainland there, I guess. And we're pretty close to the mainland on that peak there, but 24 emeralds for memory book, 4 others. Got it. Yeah, see, there's so much stuff going on with villagers now that I just have no idea. The most I've ever done with villagers has been that little villager breeder I had on Season 2, and that was just to get... I was actually breeding for nitwits. I was killing non-nitwits, or I was giving away non-nitwits in order to... because I wanted to populate my iron farm with villagers. I've never done anything else. Nitwits obviously don't have trades, and that was what I was primarily working with. So, yeah. I don't know a ton about villagers in general, and I know even less about 1.16 villagers. So, but yeah, that's the goal. Okay, so Mara says your place is not convenient, but let's take a newly minted Get There Never tour. Poet said Mara likes to get lost, and Torch just slow. You just never get... Oh no! I punched a torch! Stupid Italian Tortoise talking with your hands. Let's jump on a boat here. Because the one time I tried to get to Mara's place, it was an ordeal. So let us attempt to go to Mara's place. Yeah, I'm assuming Mara doesn't have a portal. Yeah, but Mara, you say that like there's a lot of coastline here. This is a giant ocean. Your place is not easy to get to. We'll go out to Mara's place and just kind of see what that trek looks like. I'm honestly probably going to steal villagers from my breeder in Season 2. That's going to be a lot easier. Yeah, see, I knew where, like, the general area that she was in, and I definitely got lost when I went out there the first time. So, she says, oh yeah, just follow the coastline, but I have to follow the coastline for like 15 minutes and then cross a mountain range or something, and then... Oh, yeah! You know what? I totally forgot that the overviewer map works now. We are back on a paper build, which we'd previously been pure vanilla, and we're back on paper, which is what allows us to do like the multiverse and the switching back and forth and the... I was gonna say the one person sleeping and stuff, but that's a dynamic or a something pack, dynamic pack. Anyway, but yeah, now I know at least with the transferring back between the different worlds, we had to go to paper build for that, and that allowed the dynamic map to work. Data pack. Thank you, Spacey. You guys knew what I meant, but yeah, data pack. All right. So we're boating out here. We're gonna put Mara's claim of her place being easy to find to the test, because I have not found that to be the case. And either way, I think it'll be a lot quicker for me to, because like I've got a portal right there at my desert base to quickly get a villager from that breeder into the portal, and that'll bring them to Season 3, and then I just have to pop them back through the portal and take them from spawn to my place, which I'm much closer to spawn than I am to Mara's place. So my guess is this is a bit of a futile effort, but I will trust her. We will attempt. Okay, she said go follow the coast, so I'm not going to cut in. I feel like I should cut in there, but I'm not going to. She said go by the icebergs, so we're going to go by the icebergs. Although it looks like they're curving here. Okay, oh, follow the icebergs this way then. We're just surrounded by. I want to build something in these in one of these icy areas. All right, coming around here. This looks familiar. I got lost over here recently. The last time I was coming to Mara's place. Marler's been here for a while. You guys just aren't paying attention. Get on your game. All right. Still no Mara's place, but we're gonna keep on keeping on, following the coast. Hugging the iceberg. A big old iceberg just sitting here on its own. I remember the birch forest. I guess, Mara, shout if I pass your place. When you see spruce, hop off your boat and head southwards. Alright, hold on. Let me make sure I know which direction south is. Facing west. That's west. Head south through the spruce? Alright. Hang on. Hop off the boat. This is already too much work. Over the river and through the woods, to Mara's house we go. Yeah, this is already too much work. We're just gonna steal villagers from myself. Take that, Pastor! I say that, and now I can already see the poet storylines developing, recording episodes as if it's season 1, and like recording season 1, 2, and 3 episodes pretty much simultaneously, and releasing them and be like, what's going on? And screwing with himself in season 3. Yeah. There's all kinds of timey-wimey stuff we can do. Alright, so here is Mara's village, I'm assuming. There is a village out here in the middle of nowhere. Not at all easily accessible by the coast, despite what she says. The only blue I see is these flowers. Somebody really should. It's like recorded season 2 episode, like, who's stealing all this stuff? And then like a season 3 episode where it's like him looting his own things and take that past poet and... Alright. So yeah, this is way too far away. Mara, I love you, but I can't imagine your villagers are worth all this trouble. Let's steal one. Here, this guy. Have you traded with this guy? Is this guy got an eye patch? Oh my gosh. I need you. Alright, I'm gonna guess he's not been traded with. You blocked them in. Well, they're out. Is this not your village? Is this your house? There's ender chests and stuff in here, so somebody's living here. Is it you? It is yours. Maybe they've just spawned. Maybe like somebody bred and they glitched out, or I don't know, but you've got people living here. Oh, it's Mara's house. Well, there's that, I suppose. Well, I don't want to steal like your personal slaves or anything. Oh, Addie lives out here too? Addie's house is down the hill on the left. This one? Is this your house, Addie? Hey, buddy. You want to go on a wild ride? Stealing your roommate, Addie. No, wait. No. Come back. It's really nonsensical that you can't push these guys at all. No. Don't work for a living. Get away from this tree farm. There we go. I say, Mara's inviting Addie to move in over here and doesn't, I get no invitation. I see how it is. All right, let's, I guess, try to get over to this waterway. I could use a farming villager. Obviously, I know he'll lose his job at some point. But just to make Mara happy, I will steal at least one of her villagers, and then we can. I do need farmers, actually. That's what I need at the moment. Because what I'll do is I set up. There is a particular breeder design that makes it rather easy. If you got a couple of farmers, I'll build a quadrant. I need 4 farmers eventually, and from there, then we can produce pretty much anything we need. And the farm will also Well, so I need 4 farmers. I need 6 villagers total. So I think I'm gonna have to steal 3. I love how many polar bears there probably are just hanging out now. I need to steal 3 because I need the design. I need a farmer, and then I need 2 people who will actually breed. So we'll do that. But yeah, we'll get this guy over there, and I'll get him in a pit or something. I am alone on the server. I'm also lost. Where am I? Am I going the right way? I should be heading east-ish? Yeah, alright. I just don't recall. No, yeah, we just sailed. That's just the big iceberg that was out on. Okay, I just lost my bearings there for a second. I can take any of them. Alright, I need 3. So I will take 3. This is going to be more of a pain than it needs to be, but for Mara, we'll make it work. I probably will steal a nitwit from Season 2 at the very least, just to, like, live on my island. I don't know if, like, somebody who's spacey, you're clearly been doing this stuff a fair bit. Do nitwits still exist? Can you still get, like, the worthless green shirts? Or is my large collection of nitwits super rare now? They do still exist. Okay. Fair enough. I was gonna say, I was all about the nitwits. I was like, I don't want to use any good villagers in my iron farm, and they were green. They had green shirts, and I'm a tortoise, and it seemed to make sense to me. So. Nitwits still exist, but you've never had them pop up from breeding villagers. Interesting. So they might have to spawn in, which would make my collection of nitwits rather valuable. From a collector's perspective. If anybody needed to catch them all, they need my nitwits. Now, so, you guys may not have the answer to this, but are there like regional variant nitwits? Like most villagers... And this is just a standard brown tunic guy, but won't if they spawn, because obviously he spawned in a plains biome, but if they spawn in different biomes now, they've got like regional variant clothing and stuff. Are there regional variant nitwits? Or are they all just the standard stupid green plains type? All villager types have regional variants. Okay. Alright, well I just have stupid... standard original flavor plains type nitwits. So I can't help anyone complete their collection, I guess, if they're going for them all. Okay. So yeah, I know that there's that mechanic with being able to like convert web. Nothing beats the taste of original recipe villagers. Addie's on the dynamic map. I should park back here, away from any potential spawns. Although there might be drowned. Do drowned go after villagers like zombies do? I don't know the answer to that question. My guess would be yes, but I could be wrong. So let's quickly sleep before anything has a chance to spawn and eat our friend. So I know you can get the best rates potentially off of a converted villager. Because I know I've seen people like set up a whole apparatus to contaminate villagers and then they can reconvert them or whatever. My hope is to, with this trading center, set up, get enough like auto farms and stuff there, have enough trading chances that like people aren't gonna need. You don't need unlimited mending. Like I think Spacey, I think it was you. I don't know if you ever answered my question earlier. If you did, I missed it. But somebody gave me like a single chest full of mending books, basically, at some point. I think it was Spacey, which would make sense if he's getting them for 1 to 4 emeralds. But like most people don't need a whole chest full of mending books. Like if this trading center is here and people can just come get what they need when they need it, and we have the ability, like, all right, here's a bunch of chests of carrots and stuff. Like get the emeralds you need, trade with whatever, and if we have the abilities there to get them, I don't think, like, I'm not super concerned. Like obviously if it's like 64 emeralds for a book, that's a little obnoxious, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm not necessarily I'm not super worried about the best rates, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, but like if you've got access to it, does it matter? Like, I don't know. It might take a couple more minutes to do the trades and get the emeralds you need and stuff like that, but I don't know. I'm personally, for this project, especially because it sounds like only the person who does the conversion gets the better rate, I'm not personally concerned about it, so I will not be doing that. I'll make sure we have every book available, and then, as better options come up, maybe I'll swap people out. Like if we have like a 24 emerald mending book and then we get one that's 12 or something, well, yeah, we'll swap this guy out or something. But yeah. Anyway, this is gonna be kind of a low tech version. It'll be available. I'm sure somebody will be able to compete with me on price. And since this is a free project, well, that was a dolphin. I was worried that was a drowned or something there for a second. Okay. Sorry, I just thought I heard me screaming. Okay, I gotta find somewhere to dump this guy. Yeah, I think that one is Jake's. I could be wrong. Is that the one that's at the villager farm? I thought that was gonna punch into my room there. For some reason it's not. All right. We'll just I think I've got minecart stuff. Let's do some minecart. So yeah, I mean, if somebody's got, like, if Poet's got a 12 emerald mending villager that he wants to donate to the community trading center, that would be great. It's Ice's villager is the 12. Yeah, I was thinking it was like, I think that's either Jake's or Jake and Ice are working together. So, although if it's Jake, Ice, oh no, they do have a village way out somewhere. Yeah, because I actually ended up out there at some point. I was gonna say that their evil base is not that far away, but the rest of it is oh, and actually these are, the sword can stay there, but these tools should be in the tool chest. I'm organized. Okay, I think I've got, yeah, minecarts. All right, so let's find a spot. I think I want to put this guy in the basement for now. I think he'll be the safest down there, maybe. I might have to light up the basement a little bit more, but I think that makes the most sense for the moment. I've got to figure out how to get into my basement without falling into lava. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Okay, so let's just bring this here. And then we'll... I do probably want to go ahead and light this up a bit more. Not that a single villager's life is really all that valuable, but, you know, we'll pretend like we care. What was it? Was it Penny on Season 2 who had a whole thing about villager protection, but then she was just killing them or something. She was like the PETA of villager protection. She's like, oh, I care so much about this villager. I must save him. And then they would just end up dead anyway. Or she created a puppy mill to create... I don't know. There was this whole thing. There's some whole storyline with Penny and villagers. All right, do I have blocks? I do have a couple. Oh, no. Hello, Ronnie. Yeah, she only cared about protecting them from Edson. There was a whole thing where they got sent over to my place, and I'm like, whoa, don't bring me into this. I don't want any part of this. All right, so I need to get some blocks so I can stair-step this out. Yeah. Edson's kind of a bad dude. A great dude. I love Edson. But kind of a shitty character. All right. Just cobble it up. I got my parrots from the jungle. I think we brought these guys back last time, but they are hanging out in my little house now. I have not been back out to the jungle in a while. I want to get one of every parrot color. I lost the light blue one. I lost a parrot on the way back. One of them died. Probably need to... Okay, so then we stair step a little. Oh, this place is a mess. I gotta get rid of this lava. Oh, this mouse. My left click button is not... At least he's not Evil Scientist Fave. That's fair. I mean, let's be honest. There's a lot of shady characters on the TimeShot crew. Edson was never alone in that. All right, let's punch this out. There we go. I mean, heck, Poet's on this server, so we really don't have any room to judge anybody, do we? Oop, that doesn't work. Here, let's do this instead. All right, Marler, see you in a bit. There we go. All right, now, this could be challenging. Watch, my villager, in the meantime, has been eaten by drowned. The path to the jungle in the nether is so it's not so perilous. I say that having... I think I died like 4 or 5 times trying to get out there again last time. So maybe I shouldn't make that claim. I mean, I never said it was safe. I said I'm marking this path. Anybody who wanted safety, clearly on the wrong server. Okay. Yes. And then no. No. Hey. Wait. Wait, little buddy. Little buddy. No. Curses. Wait. All right, come here. Although, of course, now what I can do... This is so dumb. Oh, no. I was going to say, now that I am up here... Curses. I was like, now that I'm up here, I can just take him down that track myself. All right, let's grab this cart. I hate villagers. Why did I decide to do this project? This was such a bad decision. All right. Yeah, I mean, that was the sad part about Season 2, is like, Season 2 was when we lost a lot of good people. people just, I left for a long time. I mean, I never left, but I stopped playing, and like just and then we, Edson and Pudsey and Penny and Code and Asia, and like there were so many people. Oh, come on, he didn't get nabbed. Okay, hang on. He loves this path apparently. Oh, this villager. I blame Mara. Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, come on, put the boat down. Oh. Alright, let's F5 it so I can see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna kind of Geronimo this. Alley-oop! Back it up, back it up. I know it's just turning nighttime, but dang it, Spacey, where were you with that suggestion like 10 minutes ago? Oh no. Hold on. I have to get out of this cart. Alright, I gotta get the cart out of the way. Out of F5. Alright. All this work wasted. Boats really is the only way to move anything anymore. Everything else is garbage. Alright. Now. In we go. Oh, that was so painful. Alright. We did it! Clean up all this mess. Oh no. Just punching holes in my beautiful smooth stone. Alright. Alright, so, kind of abrupt end there, especially for those who were watching the stream. At that point in the stream, my computer started shutting itself down. Windows had an update, and I noticed apps starting to disappear along my taskbar, so I tabbed out for a second, and my whole computer just shut down. I think I must have some confirmation button must have popped up, and I was hitting, I was playing Minecraft, and it popped up, and I must have just hit a key and accepted the shutdown, because it just went. And so yeah, we kind of got shut down there a little bit, but I wanted to take a moment before I upload this onto YouTube to let you guys kind of know where we are at. So when we wrapped up just a second ago for you guys, we had just gotten the villager from Mara's village into the basement here. And things have progressed since then, so I've started doing some work. I went back to Season 2 and grabbed a few more villagers from my own breeder. I do not at this time remember who is Mara's and who is mine, but I grabbed 3 more villagers from my... actually, I grabbed 4 villagers from Season 2, and I popped them into the nether at my desert base in Season 2. Turns out, I don't know why I was thinking this, but I was thinking, oh, it just, if you go into the nether on another season, it just pops you at spawn. Nope, that's not how it works. It pops you at the coordinates in the nether, but in the Season 3 nether. So, I was in the nether, at a completely random location in the Season 3 nether, and I was like, oh, I've got all these villagers now that I popped in there, because I popped all 4 of them into the nether in Season 2 without checking. So they were wandering around in a weird place, and I didn't have a portal to get so there's a whole thing. I had to create a track. I built a portal in here, and then I created a track, like a minecart track, to push them through the nether to the new portal to get it. It was a whole thing. But anyway, so we've got 4 villagers, and we actually have now a 5th. Spacey put a new villager on our doorstep here, so I will have to get this guy. He's all well encased. I've got to get that guy translated down into my basement here. And then what I've started working on is building the actual breeder. So I'll show you guys that really quickly. And then we will call it a day. And I've got to get these the villagers we've got in the basement moved up here, and then we will. Next time when we come back, I will hopefully have made some more progress, and this will be running, and we'll be able to start playing around with the actual villagers and finding good ones for our trading center here. But I think this is honestly crap. I don't remember who I modeled this after. But this is not a farm of my own design, although I did kind of shrink it down. It's not the most efficient farm. It's a shrunk down version of somebody else's design. And just because I wanted it to fit within this tower's radius, so I shrunk it down by a bit. But there are 2 plots of carrots and 2 plots of potatoes. There will be a farmer in each of these, and then there will be two villagers down here. If we can. There we go. And it's raining. Fantastic. But there will be 2 villagers down here kind of on this fence post. And then all of the farmers will come up to this edge. Because of these trapdoors, they can't get through. But they'll come up to the edge and they will toss carrots and potatoes down to those villagers. Which will cause them to breed. And then all of the babies and extra crops will fall down this chute. And there will be some water down at the bottom that will soften their landing a little bit, and then we'll collect all of the extras. So it'll be an auto farm as well as an auto breeder. We'll get babies and excuse me, and crops out of all this. So looking like that will be working out pretty well for us. We'll probably have a couple of farmers. Let me yeah, I got through. Beauty. There will be a couple of farmers probably down here. So at the bottom of this, I'll probably have a water block, obviously, with a hopper underneath it, which will take the items, and then we'll shuttle the babies off somewhere into some sort of chute, so that we kind of one at a time take them, test out what they are, and then. Yeah, and then eventually, I guess I'm going to need, I was thinking probably one of these is going to have to be an upshoot to the main level or something. Because I'm going to have to, because down here I'll do all the testing, like pop a lectern down and just give them the chance to figure out what kind of trades they're going to have and things like that, and then I'll pop them up, and then they'll end up on the trading floor up here. So that's kind of the plan. I'm going to work on that. Looks like somebody snuck by with another trade. So we'll work on that. Get the farms up and running at least. And then maybe we'll have a stockpile of villagers down here, and we can start looking at them, testing around with them, things like that. My original goal was to have items that you can trade with the librarians piped up here. So maybe like one of these will be temporarily a chute to pipe villagers up to this level. And then this one, I think, will be an item elevator of some sort. And there will be some chests here that will pipe into, and there'll be like paper, because down here, or down in the bottom, like I said, I'm planning on having like a paper farm, and some of those other things that we'll be able to trade. I'll pipe the crops down here, because there's going to be a couple of farmers, I think, down here along the edges that we can trade with, just to get a stockpile of emeralds. And then I'll have things like paper, etc., piped up. Items sorted down here, maybe. I don't know. I'm still kind of working through all the details, but that's kind of the plan. So yeah, I'm going to get these guys. These will, well, 2 of them are going to be my breeders, and then 2 of these guys will be my farmers. And then we've got 2 other guys here. I think I know that one of these guys. Where are we? We do have an axe. Let's quick pop here. I know that the guy outside is just a standard Yeah, and this guy's just a standard too. So yeah, these guys don't have any professions or anything yet, so we don't have to work around that. We'll probably make both of these guys farmers, and with the guys downstairs, we'll have everything we need. So that'll be nice. So we'll get that all set up. We'll get it running. We'll hopefully have chests and chests of sorted crops. And then we'll hopefully have a handful of villagers that we can begin working with next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will hopefully be streaming sometime this week. If you guys are watching this when it goes live. I'm thinking probably Thursdays are going to be my day, but we're going to kind of see how that works out. I still got to work that out with Mrs. Gray. So thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Gray, and you guys have been great. And I will see you guys all back there next time. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.